Today, I want to talk to you about the past, present, and future of fashion marketing. If you were anything like me, you used to love the beginning of a new month. I got to come home from a long day of elementary school to the new season of clothing catalogs. Especially in the months closer to the holidays or closer to my birthday, my mom and I would go through a bunch of catalogs, circling the things I liked or otherwise making fun of the sillier outfits. Recently, I was scrolling through Instagram and became increasingly aware of all the advertisements that popped up in between posts. These advertisements are interactive, with a Shop Now button across the bottom. I've always known that they were there, but it wasn't until now that I realized just how prevalent they were. I realized how dramatic this shift has been throughout my life, between flipping actual pages of a physical catalog and swiping my finger across a phone screen. It is no surprise that industries have begun to capitalize on social media as a new marketing technique. The rise of social media over the past 10 years has been dramatic, from 10% of the population that used social media in 2008 to 77% today. Accompanying this trend is the decline of print, which, as you can see on this chart from IBIS World on the left, has been steady since 2005. The explanation for the shift from print can be explained by demographic changes in the population. People ages 65 and up spend half the amount on clothing as those under 35. The same age demographic also makes up only 2% of the users on Instagram. Since the bulk of the money spent on clothing is the same as the bulk of social media users, it is no surprise that marketers are capitalizing on this trend. Furthermore, the move to technology-based marketing has allowed for a massive expansion of the industry. International, exclusively online retailers have begun to establish major presence in the United States, for example, ASOS and Revolve, as well as many smaller brands. Brands have started to offer promotions online, promoted through social media feeds across the world that are not available in stores. The push to expand online has increased the apparel industry to the third largest contributor of total industry revenue at almost 18%. As mentioned before, the skyrocket in use of technology, specifically social media, accounts for the increasing trend of online marketing. IBIS World mentioned that traditional media, such as print, radio, and even TV, is dying. However, this new media marketing doesn't stop at Instagram. Have you ever been looking once on Amazon or another website for an item, then begun to see that exact same item in advertisements on every website you're on? This is explained by the use of cookies, or small files that store data from various websites. It allows for the marketing of goods to the audience of interest. On the right, you'll see an actual screenshot I took from my MacBook of an advertisement for Revolve, one of my favorite clothing websites. In the future, we can expect that companies will look for employees with social media expertise that understand how social media improves the possibilities for interaction between customers and businesses. Furthermore, they will look for employees that are cross-trained in a multitude of fields from advertising to public relations who can understand the interconnection between the previously individual disciplines. These employees must be adaptable and energized by learning nuanced social media etiquette as it perpetually evolves. Furthermore, network and social systems engineers that delve into the questions of how websites know what to recommend will be sought out. IBIS World notes that this field is competitive and the competition is increasing. If you're interested in the growth of the apparel industry marketing, here are a few sources that can keep you up to date on the innovations. Thanks for listening.